We're here at the Buddh International Circuit to drive a very special Huracan. It's the STO, the Super Trofeo Omologato. It's basically their race car for the road. And this one, they say, gives you the best driving experience on a track possible. Using loads of carbon fiber panels, a new steering and a retuned suspension, this track-focused rear-wheel drive Huracan is a sort of Lamborghini GT3. Weight is down to 1,339 kilos dry, and there's more downforce over the front axle due to the inlet in the nose and vents behind the front wheels. At the rear, there's a big wing that presses it down with 420 kilos of downforce at 280 kilometers an hour. To make it more agile, the STO uses rear-wheel steering and torque vectoring. And to improve the ride, despite the stiffer springs, there's MagnaRide 2.0, the same system Ferrari has been using successfully for years. So just how much better is it compared to a regular Huracan? We're going to get a few laps of the BIC, so let's see what she's like. And wow, immediately, what an exhaust note! This vehicle is so atmospheric. Unlike the high-pitched Ferrari scream, this one has so much more mid-range, so much more gut, and you can feel it in your stomach. My God. As I get onto the street and put my foot down, the Huracan starts to accelerate with vicious intent, pouring power from the rear wheels. Now this is the Performante engine. So, tremendous pace here, 260. Of course I brake too early. And there's more than enough power here. At no point do I say I'd like another 100 horsepower. And this engine revs so quickly, it catches you out regularly. This is especially true in manual mode. It hits the limiter just as it gets into the smoothest and quickest part of the power band. Also just incredible are the Brembo CCMR carbon ceramic brakes. Tremendous feel and stopping power for the brakes. I'm just not used to them right now. I'm braking way too early. The STO is also friendlier. Pushing it to the limit no longer feels as scary as hand feeding a crocodile. The SVO feels lithe, more agile and more relaxed all at the same time. Now, Lamborghini has changed the steering rack on this. They made it a constant speed rack, and that immediately makes it much nicer, much more linear. Just feels beautiful. It loves turning in. Although more direct and less snappy, the steering is still a bit light and doesn't have real connect. But put it in Trofeo mode and you see its naughty side, where the rear is on the loose. Incredible grip straight away, and woof. you have to be smooth on and off the brakes and on and off the throttle. And with 60% of the weight over the rear, you have to wait for that weight transfer to happen. Wait patiently before you get on the gas again. The big takeaway is just how much more agile this car can be compared to the four-wheel drive. I've driven multiple rear-wheel drive versions, but this one, the handling is so much sweeter, so much tighter. It responds so much better to weight transfer. The four-wheel drive version especially, and some of the two-wheel drives, there's a bit of a wooden feel to the wheel. It sometimes turns in faster than you expect, but this one here is just incredible. It's really a big step up, especially for this car. And wow, to drive it on a road, wow, that would be crazy. With the track experience over, it was time to cool down, stop and take a look at the car. On the inside, what's new and cool is that the central screen in the cabin gives you a color-coded graphic of the temperatures being generated on the brake discs. We can't quite tell you how well it'll take to our roads or just how usable the performance will be in our conditions. For those considering one and smarting at the premium of approximately $1.5 crore over the regular Huracan, remember, this car, the STO, even at rupees 4.99 crore, is almost certain to be a future classic, one that will be much sought after and hold its price well.